walking out. They'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. Great raw isn't, y'all. Great raw isn't. Raw the day and make it great. Let me get on this side. Ha ha! Hey y'all! Come on for the walk. Get your weights, you're gonna do some weight exercises. Get your chair, you're gonna do some chair exercises. Stand up if you walk in place. Line up if you walk and roll the walk. Jump on your bikes. Start your treadmill.
Come on.
Yeah, y'all. It's Stiff Monday morning, honey. Ha 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 ha! Stiff Monday. I keep changing it. Ha ha! But it's definitely Stiff Monday today. Ooh, y'all. Thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share. Subscribe. Ooh. Here we go. Let me see how I look. I got little issues. One is perfect. I'm gonna stay. One that's not good is the Ubus Tubus one. Let me see. I can just bring that over some. That'll take care of that. Yeah, y'all. Oh, I want to get into the topic, but I just want to say for y'all, I read Michael Cohen's book, how he got the orange shit stain in the office. He says he kept him trending. He kept him trending, good, bad, indifferent. You keep him trending. You keep his face all over the place. So, what I'm going to say about this weekend and the second assassination, 3 times the charm. Hey, y'all. Ooh, stiff, y'all. Did a little walking, but more lifting yesterday, you know? Not so much walking, a lot of lifting. Yeah, y'all. Ooh. So, I can't stand to look at Michael Cohen. He's on with the Midas Touch, because they go back and forth. All Germans, but they go back and forth. Sometimes good Germans, sometimes bad Germans. Sometimes good. Oh. Anyway. I can't stand and look at him. Because now he's good. After his ass got in jail. Now he's against the orange shit stain. Ooh. Y'all. It feels good. It feels good. Oh, let me start the topic. When the German and his Euro trash family was in office, y'all, I walked around with my mouth open. I could not believe this piece of trash that I used to listen to on the Howard Stern show was president. This failed businessman, because he had already collapsed Atlantic City. But you know, the British Israel, Atlantic City, Las Vegas, Nevada, that's his baby. And he's in life in as many Palestinian babies as they can, especially these German Republicans. Country of Germany must be proud. You got your German people, hey y'all, thanks for coming on the walk. You got your German people fucking up the Palestinians, and then you got your German people here giving us a run for our liberties and rights. Hey, thanks for the love. I see the smile. Yeah. But, so when I came out of shock, that's when I had cable, so we're talking about 4 years ago. I saw that the exchange off between the Obamas and the Trump trash. And they didn't want to touch him. They didn't want to touch the Obamas. And I remember thinking, this whole Anyway, I remember when that German orange shit stain was on the golf course. While we was fighting COVID, we didn't know what it was. He didn't give a shit. It was killing Americans. That was his plan. That's his whole German Republican plan. They didn't give a shit. It was unlike Americans. They've been trying to unlife us forever. But you people, oh, well, why? Why? All skin folk ain't kinfolk. We was taught that as kids, as African Americans. Apparently you, European Africans, need to put that in your conversation. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Anyway, then he gets in there and McConnell, McCarthy, McFuckhead, McShithead, McDuty Stain, all them dumbass Scott Irishes in there. Now the German Republicans got more drugs moving through the red states than ever. You tried to eliminate us by dumping in air, but we overcome. We still here. But you're dumping them drugs up there in them mountains with them Mountain Dew people. Oh, thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. You know why they give babies Mountain Dew? Because they need the sugar from the effects of the opioids that has been in their system since before and after birth. Thanks for the love. Opioids. That's why they drink Mountain Dew. To stop the little babies from shaking, throwing up and stuff. But they ain't gonna tell you about that. They ain't gonna tell you about that. But a few of the YouTubers been going up in the hills and finding out ain't nothing up there but drugs in them Republican red states. Nothing but drugs. But who brought it through there? The German Republicans. But you can't see that. Scott Irish. They white. They white. They white. They done poisoned you. And I want to see all those little babies in the hospital shaking from withdrawals, because you made sure to do it with us African Americans back in the 90s during the crack epidemics. You made sure to put our little shaking babies, our little feeding babies, you made sure to show the weight and the size and say how disgusting it is for African American people. I see videos all the time about y'all hillbillies messed up and rotted out your teeth. But you won't show them babies. See? That's the German Republicans. They ain't gonna show the babies. Because if they show the babies, y'all will get y'all shit together and run them goddamn Republicans out of your state. Because that's who bought all them drugs there. So, I'm getting phone calls. Oh, your cousin this died, cousin that died, this died. I'm like, what is going on? And I look on the TV, thanks for the love. I look on the TV, and he on the golf course, the German Republican orange shit stain is on the golf course. Then I look, and he's at Mar-a-Lago. happened again. And I'm going to tell y'all something about the German Republicans and Dr. Fauci. Only people who know the history know how the German Republicans tore into the Italian Dr. Fauci. Germans hate Italians. They just hate everybody, but they hate Italians. So, when I saw that little clip on the YouTube street, thanks for the love. When I saw that little clip on the YouTube streets, I said, it ain't got nothing to do with medicine and COVID. It has everything to do with them German Republicans trying to tear Fauci a new ass because he's Italian. Remember, the German Republicans are smart. And Germans, according to them, they are smart. And everybody else, thanks for the love, everybody else is dumb. So that's why they went after Fauci. If it was Steinberg, y'all know what I'm talking about? They wouldn't have said shit. Which gets me back to, I don't know, y'all said that they put the Italians, they put the French, and all these occupied and take over shit. I couldn't even find out about African American history because I had to learn about all this shit. To be aware. So when it comes back, it'll never happen again. How y'all forget? Oh, y'all was too busy hating black people. Y'all was too busy hating Obama that y'all couldn't see it. Y'all was just glad that all the white folks was together. But I'll say it again. All skin folk ain't kin folk except if you're a Mormon. Ooh. Anyway, so I'm wondering when he's going to get it, what he's going to do. So the first thing he does, well, not first thing, one of the things he does, he pulls out of who? World Health Organization. That's the central thing that's monitoring this virus. And you know what he did? He took us out of the loop. So we wouldn't know. And then he went and played golf. And let me tell you what his Euro trash family was doing in the meantime. Taking out all the utensils out of the White House. Clean it out. Cleaning out the linen closet. Taking their original copies of documents and replacing them with copies. That's what that Eurotrash was doing. Now let's get back to Bankman. Bankman was put there to watch Obama. And after the changing of the guards, dumbasses forgot that they put Bankman there to spy on the president. So Obama left. German orange shit stain came in. McConnell, McCarthy, McDummy, McDumbass, bringing drugs to your own fucking state, mix. They forgot to remove Bankman. And he did his job. He listened. And he reported. And he was doing all kind of shit. He didn't start selling the orange shit stain to Germans. He didn't just start selling shit after he got out. As they said, 81 million people fired him. He was selling it while he was in there. Y'all. All kinfolk ain't skinfolk unless you Mormon. Because they marry cousins all the time. All the time. That's why they got their own gene. That gene is full of dead diseases, old shit. When it mixes with your blood and y'all have a baby, that's when you start having all them sick babies. From that blood that spent 200 years or more inbreeding. Germans. I just want you to know. Ooh. Ooh. We just never really looked at how ingratiated they are. I mean, I'm not talking about the Amish. We know they're Germans. But they know to mind their business so they can keep their land. And go by their Bible and stay where they is. I'm talking about all the other ones. Lutheran, Presbyterian. La-da-da-da-da, la-da-da-da. Hey, y'all, I'm going to read your comments now. Let me see. Okay. Hi, Star. Hey, sweetie Star. Hey, JCD. You say slay. Thank you, love. Okay, y'all. Let's finish out this war. Slay, you look a little young. Oh. But, Latchkey's in there, so he'll need to do. Latchkey. I always said it wrong. Ooh, y'all, I am still stiff. But not in pain. Thanks for the love. So, then I remember, that's what made me put this as the title. Because then I remember seeing something on YouTube, EJ and Eugene and Bear, I can't think of the daddy's name, and they went to Washington. And they stood in front of the White House. And you could see the White House through the metal rotting wheel, you know, the gate. So I was taken aback. I was like, the last time I saw the area where the White House was, the orange shit stain was in there, and he had put Jersey barriers in front of the rod metal gates, and then he took a fence and put it around that, and then they took a gate blue where you couldn't even see the White House. And then I said to myself, oh, that's it. You couldn't see all them Germans and Russians and shit, and those Egyptians running in and out of the White House. You couldn't. Also, when they was in there, they spoke Euro trash. That's why he can't stand Tiffany, the daughter that he had with Marla, because she is not European like his kids. She don't know how to speak that language, either German, Ukrainian, or wherever the hell that Euro trash is from. But the daughter never had that problem. Now, I remember I used to see the daughter all the time. She was always in the middle of old men. She was either standing in a group of old men or sitting at a table surrounded by old men, not her husband, old men. So I know what was going on there. I was young around old men. They was in our church. You know how you went around, you're like, oh, 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 oh. You had to block. Because if they, it's a cult. If they wanted to reach out and squeeze your butt, nobody was going to say nothing. Touch your breasts. No one was going to say anything. No one did. So I know how it is. I was a young girl around old men. And it was horrible. Even when I volunteered, the fact that they were sick, and half of them in traction, the ones that could, they was groping. Bring your titty over to me. Bring your titty to me. And I was like, why don't you focus on breathing, you asshole? So, I know how that is. And every time I saw her, first time I saw her, I was like, why would he put her to sit by herself, surrounded by the old men? I'm talking about what, Ivanka? I fuck her. I finger fuck her all the time when we go to dinner. So that's what I'm thinking is going on. I'm thinking because that's what her daddy does. That's what the people say. That when he sits next to you or walks by you, he will grab you, he will rub your leg, he will put his hand under your dress. So what you think them old people that can barely walk sit next to that skinny blonde European trash can, that European H-E-A-U-X, y'all know the Horcrux, right? Leave out the crux. That's what I thought of every time I saw her there. She was the candy. She was used to it. She got pictures of her daddy groping on her. And she was always with him around men. So to grope, feel on her, touch all over her, that's natural. That's the trash that was in the White House. Now, I'm just veering off just a little bit. Hey, thanks for coming on the walk. I'll read your comment afterwards. I heard that Barron has been accepted to NYU. Naturally. Them Germans gonna pass him like nothing. That boy gonna be cum laude if he don't never show up to no class. So that was a good choice. I knew Columbia wouldn't do it. Baruch, none of those other colleges that have any form of decency or history, I knew they wouldn't let him in. But when they said NYU, I was like, perfect. Perfect. He ain't even got to show up class. They'll have that boy on stage making a speech, stupider than stone. And another reason why New York is a good choice is because the volume of sex workers. Byron Lakes, according to, go over to Jovi's Beauty, it was a nanny that worked at the school and saw how Barron acted. See, so they didn't have a disclosure thing. And according to him, Barron liked doing shit to animals. See, that's what Trump was talking about when he was talking about the eating of the cats and the dogs. He was talking about his son, the unlifing of the cats and the dogs. Go over to Jovi, and then she'll link you to someone over on X that got all the tea, all the information. So that's why New York is a good choice too, because a young budding serialist has a better chance of growing up to becoming a full-grown adult serialist in New York. Look at the Gilgo Beach thing. That man been doing that for 30-some years. He's in his 50s. He's starting in his 20s, Barron's age. And they just catching up to him now. So that's why New York was a good choice for Barron. 2 reasons. He'll get an education without having to step foot in class. Look at a screen or think. And then in the meantime, because he'll have so much free time when you ain't got to go to school, there's so many sex workers and so many boroughs. He can have himself a good serious time. That was at the White House. That was in the White House. And then, I remember when the orange shit stain said he had the COVID. You remember how he did the dramatic thing up the stairs of the White House, I think the courtyard, and then he pulls at the top, and he says, I think it was, I am healed of COVID, or some stupid name. Oh. And we were dying. We was dropping like flies, and he didn't give a flying fuck. His stinky old wife. Let me break this up. They want that orange shit stain to be president. Foreign countries, I tell you right now, that's when y'all won't have to stop inviting your wives to meetings. Oh, we did 25 minutes. See how I'm sweating? That's when you're going to have to stop inviting your wives to meetings and stuff, because before, I will not call it what they're calling on TV. Before the bullshit, he was hugging up with some woman they call Luna. She got her chest on him. He got his arms around her waist. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I've been looking at presidents and public officials all my life. And they always stood like this. They shook your hand, and he be getting down, pulling the women in. He like, oh, this is my hotel. Look at my hole. Look at my hole. I was waiting for him to ask Luna, come on, baby, dance and spin around for me. Dance and spin and dance. He was, and she on the plane with him. Now, this is how the drama is, but this is the German Republican Party. This is a party, lawyers, doctors, all this stuff. But as you can fully see, just a bunch of bullshitters. They probably all went to NYU and be like Byron. Just fucking coming out because your whole kid is in the school. You're German, teachers are professional, cousins, Black people, let me tell you all something. You see African American, Black, even from another country, African. You see a Chinese, Asian, you see Indian, and they go to school here, they have to learn. They have to know something. You see these European Africans, I call them white people, they don't gotta know shit. They tell you that, oh, it's so hard, and I have to stay up all night long, take a test. How the hell you can drop a Ritalin and take a test and pass? They take drugs. That's why they pass. And also, it has to be statistically said, white people got more degrees than black people. There's Spanish people. There's Asian people. All bullshit. All bullshit. Ruined my whole elementary education. I could have been learning about different animals. I could have been learning about me. I'm African American. I could have been learning about Africa. But no. No. You won't do that. No. You won't do it. You taught me about fucking Germany. You taught me about a fucking Holocaust. Even now you're on a fucking holiday. Remember the Holocaust? Remember? How the fuck? Why is this orange shit stain back? And the night of the crystal things, with all the things. You should learn it. Because we can never forget. If it comes back again, when the Nazis come back again, why was black people the only one noticing? Let me get Ralph. Ruined my childhood. So many things I could have learned. So many things. Y'all talk about LGBTQ being shoved down your throat. Trust me, when I was a child, they shoved that German shit down my throat every chance they got. Like I told you, they couldn't tell me anything about African American or African American history. No, they couldn't tell me that. Nope. But everything, everything about, I took care of that. Here we are. We're doing Let's Castle with Ralph, y'all. This is from the podcast Upon Me First. And we're listening to Let's Castle with Ralph, and of course you hear the chess song. And he's going to talk about the pawns.
Thank you for what? Yes. Yeah. And hope you enjoyed the show enough.
Okay, hold on.
The show that we have.
Hold on. I had everything perfect. Here we go. Here we go. This is Let's Castle with Ralph. He's talking about chess advancement. If you remember in the song, I say,
and now let's castle with Ralph.
Yo, I am stiff.
Hey, what's up? This is Emma Depp for Let's Castle Chess. Here to do a quick take on pawn promotion. And pawn promotion is basically what I alluded to in an earlier video. Pawns have very short-term memory. Why? Because they have a goal in mind. They're always moving forward. They don't ruminate about past problems or past relationships or goals. They are slowly moving forward. And they move forward one square at a time. Unless it's their first move from the starting position, in which case they have the option of moving 2 squares, like so. Alright? And they're always moving forward, have no time to pity themselves to move forward, because why? They have a goal, and that goal is to make it to the 8th rank, or the last rank of your opponent, which in this case is the 8th rank, that rank all the way at the top. And why are they trying to make it there? Because when they do reach there, they have the option of promoting from a pawn to either a knight, bishop, rook, or 9 times out of 10, a queen. Why a queen? Because the queen is the most powerful piece in chess. Bam. Okay? So that lowly pawn, that lowly private in the army, is now promoted to a general, or to a queen, the most powerful piece in chess. So they have no time to be like, oh, what was me? No, they have to keep moving forward. Don't worry about problems, keep moving forward. Alright? And that's pawn promotion. This is Uncle Death for Let's Castle Chess saying stay tuned. I'll see you soon.
Prize possession. The king is a prize
Hey, thanks, Ralph. Ha! Y'all know y'all can catch Ralph. Ralph had a thing this weekend. I put it on my community page from 2 to 6 where they teach chess, they play chess. And of course you can find him on Let's Castle, at Let's Castles on YouTube or on chess.com, Let's Castle. Yeah, y'all. Oh, now this is supposed to be tell Granny what you want. Send Granny a dollar cash app. She'll send you a love. You send her a cash app and tell me in your cash app what you're going for. And then I'll read about it and I'll say, yeah, so-and-so's going for a new promotion. So-and-so wants to do this. But let me get back to pawn promotion. In the song, the chess song, the pawn moves first. Baby, you got it. One square straight forward. You know, as you heard Ralph say, in the first movement of the pawn, you have the choice of moving 2 squares. That's the only time in the opening. You don't have to move 1 square. You can go 2 squares, but that's it. It wasn't important enough for me to put it to the song because it's a choice. But after that, the pawn only moves 1 square at a time. So that's why I said, the pawn moves first. Baby, you got it. 1 square straight forward. But technically you can take 2. But that's what I got chess coaches for. That's what I got chess masters for. You'll see in the episode on Neighbors TV Chess Song. And if you go to the Pawn Moves First, you'll see the Pawn Moves First podcast on there. All right. Let me read. Oh. Stiff, y'all. But thanks for the love and thanks for coming on the walk. Morgan says, why are we asking for money? Morgan, because I need a camera. I need a stationary camera. Yeah, I am real, Morgan. We need a camera. That's the only reason why I'm asking. Oh, and I'm only asking for $1. And I wouldn't be asking for that. But I have to. Okay. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe and exercise with me. Thanks for coming on a walk, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.